Good morning, class. So, after the completion of chapter 5, next we are going to start chapter 6. Chapter 6, the name of the chapter is Thermodynamics. Okay, now, very important chapter. We will move slowly. First of all, what is the meaning of thermo? Thermo means heat and dynamics means motion, that is the motion generated when a system is heated. This is known as thermodynamics. Okay, so before we move ahead, there are some terms in thermodynamics or dynamics which we have to know. The first very important term is system. Now, what is system? What is system? So what we say, system is a part of universe in which the observations are made. Means, suppose if we take an example of school. So school has such a large area, but suppose you are studying in a classroom which has only this much area. So the place where you are studying, this is only system, and the rest part of the school is known as surrounding. So my question is, what is system? So what I will say, system system is a part of universe. System is a part of universe in which the observations are made, or experiment are taken. So apart from system, what we say, so from the universe if we take out the system, so whatever the remaining is left is known as surrounding. Whatever the remaining is left is known as surrounding. So my next topic is, what is surrounding? What is surrounding? What is surrounding? So what I can say, the remaining the remaining part of universe, the remaining part of universe, इसी को क्या बोलते हैं हम, सराउंडिंग. नाउ if we add system and surrounding, then what we are going to get, we are going to get universe. So from the above two definition we can conclude that system plus surrounding is equal to universe. System plus surrounding is equal to universe. So these is the important terms of thermodynamics which we should have the clear idea. Okay. Next. Next topic which we are going to focus is what is boundary. What do you mean by boundary? So what we can say, the wall which separates system from surrounding. The wall which separates system from surrounding. What we call it? We call it as boundary. What is boundary? The wall which separates system from surrounding is known as boundary. That is known as boundary. Next, if we are going to focus on types of system, the system. So we can classify system into three parts. The first one is your open system. The second one is your closed system. And the third one is your isolated system. So these are the types of system which we are going to study. So the first, what do you mean by open system? So the first one is, what do you mean by open system? So what we can say, a system in which there is exchange of energy and matter between the system and the surrounding. So what is open system? A system in which there is exchange of energy and matter between the system and surrounding. This is known as open system. Second, if we are going to focus, what do you mean by closed system? What is closed system? So what you can say? A closed system is a system in which there is no exchange of matter but exchange of energy, but exchange of energy is possible between system and the surrounding, between system and the surrounding. So in open system there is exchange, in closed system no exchange of matter but energy is exchanged. So but if we are going to see what is isolated system, so what we can say, in isolated system there is no there is no exchange there is no exchange of energy or matter between the system and the surrounding, between the system and the surrounding. So these are the three types of system which we classify on the basis of exchange of energy and matter. Clear? Okay. Next we are going to focus on the state of the system. The next topic which we are going to see is the state of a system. Next is the state of a system. So what is a state of the system? Okay. So in this state of a system, we will calculate the special properties such as pressure, volume, temperature, such as pressure, volume, temperature. Now, this state of a system we classify into two parts. We classify into two parts. The first one which we say as state function, and the second one we say as state variable. First one we say as state function and second one we say as state variable, although both have the same meaning. Either you can say state function or you can say state variable, there is no problem. Now, what are the various variables which we say as state function or state variable? Now see, variables, that is your capital P means pressure, capital V is volume, temperature. These three functions are called state variable. These three functions are called state variable or state function. State variable or state function because their value depend only because their value depend only on the state of the system, because their value depend only on the state of the system, but not how it is received, but not how it is reached. So what is a state function? State functions are those functions which depend on the value but not how that value is reached, how that value is achieved. Okay, next we are going to talk about the internal energy. Next we are going to talk about the internal energy as a state function. My next topic is internal energy as a state function. Next topic is internal energy as a state function. So what is internal energy? So what we can say, internal energy means total energy present in a body, either in the form of kinetic energy or potential energy or translational energy or rotational energy, whatever so it. So to study it, we are going to study step by step. So the first topic comes is what is work. Second topic comes what is heat. So till here you go through the concept. Next we are going to continue later on. Thank you.